This is Jeff Bezos. When he started Amazon, most people thought he was building a bookstore. They were wrong. What Bezos was actually building would eventually influence what people buy, what businesses succeed, and what businesses disappear. Today, Amazon is so powerful that entire industries change their strategies because of it. But the most shocking part is the strategy that made it possible was hiding in plain sight all along. Amazon wasn't always a giant. In 1994, a former hedge fund executive named Jeff Bezos started an online bookstore from a garage. At that time, the internet was still new. Most people had never bought anything online. Experts thought the idea was ridiculous. Why would anyone order books from a website when they could simply visit a bookstore? But Bezos wasn't trying to build a bookstore. He was building something much bigger, a machine. A machine designed to dominate entire industries, and over the next 3 decades, that machine would grow so powerful that it would change global commerce forever. But the real strategy behind Amazon's rise wasn't technology, it wasn't innovation, and it wasn't even low prices. The real strategy was a strategy hidden in plain sight, a strategy that most customers never notice. Most companies make money by selling products. Amazon discovered something far more powerful. They could become the place where everyone sells product. Think about it. If you are a seller, where you do go? You go where the customers are. And if you are a customer, you go where the products are. This creates a powerful loop. More sellers bring more products. More products attracts more customers. And more customers attract even more sellers. This is called a network effect, and it's one of the most powerful forces in business. Amazon understood this before almost anyone else. They weren't building a store, they were building an ecosystem, and once enough people joined, escaping became almost impossible. But this was only the beginning, because Amazon wasn't just watching the marketplace, it was learning from it. Every click, every search, every purchase, every trend, and every successful product. The company was collecting data on a scale few businesses could imagine, and the data became a weapon. Imagine owning a shopping mall. Every store inside the mall reports its sales directly to you. You know exactly which products are selling, which products are growing, which products customers love. Now imagine opening your own store inside that same mall and selling the most successful product yourself. That's where things start getting controversial. Over the years, Amazon expanded its private label business. Instead of only hosting sellers, it sometimes became a competitor. Critics argued that Amazon had access to enormous amounts of marketplace information that ordinary sellers could ever access. Amazon has disputed allegations that it improperly used seller specific data, but the controversy sparked investigations and debates around the world. Whether intentional or not, many small businesses felt like they were competing against the owner of the stadium while still playing on the field. And that's a battle every few can win. But Amazon's next strategy was even more powerful. Most companies focus on profit. Amazon focused on growth. For years, Amazon shocked investors. Why? Because despite massive sales, the company often prioritized expansion over short-term profits. Traditional businesses couldn't understand it. Why would a company sacrifice profits? And the answer was simple: market domination. Amazon was willing to operate with razor thin margins if it meant attracting more customers. And once customers became loyal, they rarely left. Competitors faced an impossible choice: match Amazon's price and lose money, or keep prices higher and lose customers. Many chose the second option and disappeared one by one, but Amazon grew stronger. Here's where the story gets truly fascinating. Most people think Amazon is an online store. They are wrong. The online store is only part of the empire. Behind the scenes, Amazon built something even bigger: cloud computing. Today, businesses, startups, apps, streaming services, and major corporations rely on Amazon's cloud infrastructure through Amazon Web Services. In other words, while millions of people were focused on buying products, Amazon was quietly becoming part of the internet itself. This transformed Amazon from a retailer into something much more powerful: an infrastructure company. And infrastructure companies don't just participate in markets, they help control them. So, what was Amazon's dark strategy? It wasn't one strategy, it was four: build the marketplace, collect the data, win the price war, and control the infrastructure. Individually, each tactic is powerful. Together, they are nearly unstoppable. That's why Amazon isn't just competing with retailers, it's competing with entire industries and often winning. Today, millions of people click the Amazon app without thinking twice. A package arrives, a problem is solved, life moves on. But behind that simple click is one of the most sophisticated business machines ever created. A machine built through strategy, sale, data, and relentless execution. The question isn't whether Amazon is powerful. The question is how much more powerful can it become? And perhaps even more importantly, who will be the next company to learn from Amazon playbook? Because in business history, the most dangerous strategy isn't the one everyone sees. It's the one hidden in plain sight.